Team? Sir Quack? I hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. It's going to be a very interesting episode of the Storie Grubb Club today. I have groundbreaking news. Coming at the top of the hour. Still got a ways to go. I've got to wait until at least -3 people are watching. That way I know it's serious. And then I can look out for my ratings. Just watch the money. And the pimps and the whores and the drugs and the cars and the money. Oh shit, that's right. And the burps and the gold. I deserve it. I deserve it all. I've done enough. Mowed some lawns. Made some art. Drank liquid. You know, all that stuff. And then one day you wake up and you realize that everything made sense and everything happened for a reason and everything's great. And it actually, when you go outside, it actually kind of smells good. Depending on where you live, of course. I guess I'm lucky in that way. One man's smell is another man's fruit. That's what they say. So, I'm not going to beat around the bush when it comes to this kind of stuff. Nor am I going to pick raspberries by the side of the freeway. That's what my great-grandfather used to say. As he was building the first freeway in the world, actually. He worked on the Autobahn from 1863 to 1875. On the railroad, Autobahn Railroad in Germany and beyond. That old song gets stuck in my head all the time. Mainly just that part. Gotta tell that pen what's up. You gotta be like, pen, you're not gonna control me. I am going to gently and kindly ask you. And usually it says yes. But sometimes it says no. And then it makes me talk like this for an hour because I just don't know why. But still, it's common sense. Common sense. Right out the window. All of it. It's all out the window, common sense. Oh. Nostril. That nostril needs to be up more like that. I'm not good at drawing nostrils. There's a lot of things I'm not good at drawing. Like people smiling. That's not true. Somebody would say that. Because I draw people smiling all the time, but they always look angry. Or there's just something wrong with the way they're smiling. You know, something like that. Maybe a little buckle. Hi, Mallory. Great. Everybody knows what time it is now. Mallory Kane is here. Mallory Kane is here. I don't wanna die. Not yet, anyways. Because Mallory Kane... Oh, shit. Mallory Kane is here. Something along those lines. I hope you're doing well, Mallory. I don't even know if I pronounced your name right. It's probably Mallory. Or Mallory, you know, or Mallory. You know what I mean? It could be anything. That's why I just tend to not say anything. I just keep my thoughts to myself. I think that's why people tune in and drop out. That's right. You gotta tune in to drop out. Huh? That's... No, you don't. Well, you don't because you're you, but they do because they're them. You get it? Yeah, no. But it sort of makes sense, I guess. As long as it sort of does. Yeah, I guess you're right. Huh. I never thought about it like that. Let's see. Little lips. Give me some lip. And then I'll do this. Back in the comic book days, I used to draw like smiles like this. And then the other. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that, Mallory. I don't even know. I mean, I can't tell if people leave. So I mean, you can just leave whenever you want. It's just nice to see. I'm just happy you always say hi. Makes me happy. It makes me happy. Mallory. Mallory. Is it I just want to say, is it Kong? Or is it King? Or is it Kong? Like I'm very Caucasian. But I'm not incens I'm not decent I'm not I'm not sensitive. I'm not a cretin. I'm just not. Maybe I am to some people. I'm certainly an infidel to some, even though I don't consider myself one. An infidel has to get down with the boogie, and the boogie don't get down with me. That's just how we roll around here. We just roll in the mud. We don't have to do anything. God loves us and accepts us for whoever we are around here. As long as we're just trying to do good and not trying to tie people up and keep them in the base. Hey guys, can you just turn around? Don't look at me when you're all tied up like that over there in the corner. Thank you. Just roll over. Yeah, just look at the wall. Appreciate it. Sorry, folks. I was just talking to some people off camera. Don't look over here, boy. Sorry, folks. Getting a little distracted. Got some business after get off the air here. Just you didn't hear nothing. I'm just telling you that much. Because if you did, I gotta come. You can just send me your PO box, and I'll find you. I'll stalk you. I'll find you. They don't call it the Storie Grubb cult club for nothing. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Team Quack. That was delicioso. Delicioso. Are you clapping? Did you line up with pencil before Sharpie? Z, first of all, love your name. Z is my favorite letter of the alphabet. When I was a kid, I used to draw comic books, and the character was called Captain Z. I loved the letter Z. I had a whole movie when I was in the 5th grade. I had a whole movie with the soundtrack and everything planned out in my head that I was gonna film one day when I was in the 5th fucking grade. That was in 1990. Let's see. What was your question? How many rolls does it taste to taste at the bottom of the Tootsie Pop? I'm guessing 3 or 4. Oh, did I sketch it? No, not these. I don't really ever sketch with a pencil or anything like that. This is something I did recently. I've been doing live, and it just it's something. I don't know why. I mean that like I don't even like consciously do it. It's just, I mean, you can watch me do it online. You know, as I'm drawing, I'm just talking and making up voices and farting and smoking and throwing, like, tying people up and throw them in the. Don't look over here, man. Just look at the wall. Gosh, hostages these days. Anywho's, are you guys hungry? Well, too bad. I'm gonna eat some nachos in front of those guys. Really torture them. I made some homemade nachos. You guys ain't getting none. Okay, I'll give you some. Gosh darn, I'm not a monster. Anyways, where were we? Where were we? Oh, guess who's back? Sorry. Hello, mask. Shady's back. I like the ukulele. I like the ukulele. I have like 7 of them. I used to play a lot of music back in the day. Back in that one day. The A day. It was quite a day. That was the day I went squirrel hunting. And I got lost for 17 years. Yeah, up here, it's still a lot different. Things are just a little bit different when you're not supposed to talk about it, guys, to be honest. I was forbidden from speaking on this topic that I'm going to start talking about right now. I'm on the moon. I'm on the moon. I am live transmitting from the moon. Um, call it what you will, rocket ships, DMT, whatever you're going to call it. I'm on the moon. I've been living in moon base 14, which has been splintered off from the rest of them, minus 15, which has been gone for years. It's just a hole in the ground where moon base 15 used to be. But anyways, I ran out of chocolate milk like 3 years ago, 20 years ago or something like that. Time works differently up here. So does gravity. It makes you think and see things out of the corner of your peripherals. And it makes you just kind of contradict everything in a visualatory sense of the words. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, I congratulate you, because I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Hold on. Oh, son of a! I gotta turn on some light. Let there be light. Okay. This is also where I do make my lunches for the week and do up my vitamins, dish up my vitamins, and do surgery on the. Well, that was a long time ago. I haven't touched another human being in 47 years. It's cold up here. It's cold. All I can do is draw. There's so many pens, so much paper, so much time. Time is just slower up here. I just really want some chocolate milk. So if you address is in the P.O. box, description box, whatever you call that thing. Hit the like bell, and holy shit, I'll get some chocolate milk, hopefully. It's got to go through all the other moon bases first. There's a pipeline that connects them all. I'm just hoping that one day they fix mine and I can finally get some of that nutritious milk. So anyways, yeah, that's what's going on up here. And just forget that I ever said anything. I wasn't even supposed to tell you that much. I'm not even supposed to say the word moon. M-O-O-N. That spells moon. That's for darn sure. So take whatever that, how do you say that expression? What you with it, what you will. Do that with that what you will. Do with that knowledge is with. Oh, gosh, I give up. It's not worth it. It's not worth being happy, everybody. Just try to be content. Happiness is silly. Just try to be comfortable. Get a nice big chair and sit in it. It's really cool. You'll thank me later. Hi, Luna. Please mail me some chocolate milk, even if it's a Xerox, just a photo of a chocolate milk carton. I can take that and I can wrap it around, well, the moon milk. But we don't talk about the moon milk. Not on this channel, anyways. It's dangerous. It's dark. It's mostly dangerous. But titillizing, I guess. Yeah, very titty. But that's not for me to say. Twice. 3 times, I guess. I just got deja vu of a dream I've been having. It's like a Kmart. You ever have dreams in where you're in a grocery, or not a grocery, like an outlet, like a Kmart or something like that, like a big, what do you call those stores? Box stores, right? Like Ross. But this is, in my dream, it's always like a Kmart, because I grew up with Kmarts. And there was always one in Chico that I used to go to, and it was in the 80s and stuff, by the old mall in Chico. Chico was like fucking New York for me and like my brother, because we were raised out in the country, like out in the middle of freaking nowhere. 10 miles or 20 miles from school, just on ranches and stuff. And then my mom lived in like cities or whatever, but we moved out in the country a lot of different times. I miss living out in the country, to be honest. And go out there and just dig holes all day. Nobody's gonna mess with you. Hey, thanks, Z. I appreciate that. Hopefully, you just made my night. I really appreciate you know what I mean? So it's not a matter of hope now. Unless somebody comes along and fucks it up. We'll see, though. I'm not gonna let that happen, though, Z. I'm gonna remember what you said, and I'm gonna have myself a goddamn good night. I appreciate it. You too. Wherever you are, you be safe out there. You watch your back, and you watch other people's backs that you love. You take shit from no one. How old are you? As long as you're old enough, just don't take shit from no one. Just kind of touching this one up. This is the kind of drawing I do when I'm in between things or big things, and it's more like a exercise or something. It's more like I'm just letting off steam. That's how it feels, anyways. Because it doesn't really mean anything to me. There's other drawings that I've done in the past few years that mean a lot to me because they have something to say as far as I'm concerned. You know, in my own way. And usually, if it has something to say, or at least if I think it has something to say, usually then I feel confident in that other people will feel the same way, but they'll be able to make, it's like looking at this. Anybody could look at it like it's an ink blot or whatever, a Worcestershire test. A Worcestershire. Have you got any Worcestershires? Why, absolutely, right here in my palm. All day long. got to draw the feathers. Mother always said to draw the feathers. Son, draw the feathers first. That way, if the bird bursts through the clouds, it won't kill you with its thirst. And you won't be the last on its list to die that day. And I said, thank you, Mother. I love you so very much. But why did you just say that to me? It's terrifying. And she would not answer. She would never answer me. But I love my mother. She's up on the roof right now, screaming at the monkeys in the trees. Mother, get down. You're going to kill somebody up there. No, I'm just kidding. My mom's okay. Monkeys are actually pretty friendly. When you have food in your pockets, that is. I don't think my mother has food in her pockets. But I've got muffins in me shoes. Don't tell anybody. I'm trying to smuggle them in to the cult. I mean, the club, the Storie Grubb club. That way nobody knows that I have muffins. And I don't have to share. I mean, we can bring in whatever we want, but I don't want to share. So the only way to do it is to bring in 3 shoes. FYI. Oh, god damn it. I keep hitting the flagpole. Oh, I love that flag. It's so beautiful. We all pray to it down at the bottom every night on our knees. It's quite disgusting. Oh, it's disgustingly rich. Wretched. Don't say that. It's not wretched. It's art. It's very much art. That's right. Art. Don't say that. What? Why can't I say that? Clear your throat. Thank you. Thank you. How did you know? Just cause. Right. Where were we? Oh, we're still here. We were right here. Oh, right. Yes. You're so smart. I know. Liquid? Yes, black raspberry. 0 sugar, you wouldn't know. Yeah, right. It tastes good. Okay, everybody, what are we doing? What is this nonsense? Hold on. God damn it. Hold still, drawing. I like that little face right there. There's like a little... See it up close. Where'd it go? There, right there. I like the eyes and the nose. See, those nostrils are actually pretty good. But they're only because I think I'm really critical of my own art, I guess. But they look like nostrils, but you know, they're more abstract too, or whatever. So I think that the way they move is really neat. The face looks like it's really, and these little holes, like it's popping, the nose is popping out of these little tubes. I like that too. I think that's my favorite part right there of this whole drawing. It's the most creative part, maybe. But I like this knife as well. There's a knife. He's holding, this person thing is holding a knife. Oh, and I like the skull. I like the skull and the pregnant belly, and then the jaw. I like the jaw. I like the jaw too. And what else do I like? I like flowers. Well, it's true. I do. I like foliage. It's kind of funny because I always, now that I've been doing this on YouTube and stuff, and I do these, I just joke around and stuff. I wonder what, because I mean, it's not like I would sit around and draw like this and practice this or something. This is all very new, like talking. I just got used to drawing, or I'm sorry, when I'm drawing live, I just like to go into like stupid characters and stuff and whatever, heavy stuff too sometimes, but I think it's just better than sitting here listening to nothing for the most part, or listening to me feel sorry for myself or something like that. It's funner just to do it through the characters that I make up, if I'm going to do that at all. I'm the cheesiest one of the bunch. That's for sure. But anywho, yeah, it's funny because I think back when I used to draw, or when I do draw, when I'm not, you know, live or whatever. I listen to a lot of weird stuff on YouTube and just watch YouTube videos, or listen to music. When I'm working on the mural, I'm just jamming music the whole time in my brain. And it's funny how that is because when I'm home and I'm drawing, I'm usually watching like esoteric kind of stuff on on YouTube. Like there's this channel called Third Eye Drops or something like that. And he talks about Carl Jung a lot, and the all the archetypes and all the synchronicities, and how to pay attention to your dreams, and he breaks down Carl Jung in a way that I can understand because Carl's like way over my head. All I know is that my dreams are like it's insane. I've managed to like create like an entire world in my dreams that I could just go to every night. And like I was saying last night, that sometimes they're really scary. And I went there again last night, and I'm probably gonna go there again tonight because I sometimes I'll be in the same area of my dreams, just like a neighborhood, but it's always sort of by the ocean. Like the ocean is just over a hill or something like that, and like oh my gosh, they're dark and disturbing and fun. Because I always figure, even though they are scary sometimes, it's still such a great escape. And it's just how it's always been for me ever since I can remember sleeping and knowing the difference between reality and unreality. The upside down. Just such a trippy thing, our brains. We store so much in them. And we put so much in them every day. Our eyes or our senses are just picking up on things like constantly without us even knowing it all the time. And personally, like when I was young, like in my like late teens, early 20s, I knew that I would look at people when I was out in public. Excuse me. I would look at people like really closely, or just like get a snapshot of my brain because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna dream about you tonight. I'm gonna dream about you tonight, and I would just take little photographs of them with my brain, and I would remember them, and you know, it would help me like plant people and like these faces into my world that I was building, and they're all trapped there with me when I go in. But the crazy thing is, like all these years, I've always been like hunted by this monster thing, this like beast in my dreams, this dark force. And recently did I realize, well, the important thing about that is that it's been me. It was me chasing myself, my subconscious, my shadow. The beast. And it's quite a beast. But I'm learning how to tame the beast. And it's this year and a half has been the most interesting couple of years of my life. Or like year of my life. Besides maybe when I was 15 or something like that. As far as like drastic, extreme changes. I laugh because this time last year I just didn't even want to be alive anymore. It's February. It 2 weeks last year my shoulders, I'd be at work. Like in February of last year is when I hurt my shoulders and I went on unemployment. So it's been a fucking year. And this time last year, I was so depressed I didn't even want to live. And I was just really trying to slowly make that happen. And I'm not saying that because I think it's cool. I'm just saying it because it's the truth. But something changed in me. and then somebody else took over. And I think I just need to let it ride instead of being so scared of everything all the time. Because I'm still very scared. Scared for my friends, I'm scared for my family, I'm scared for the people I love, I'm scared for everybody, all of humanity. I'm scared for the people that don't have a choice in anything. They just casualties of war. Sometimes I'm scared to go to the store. Can't get out of the car. I just sit there and then I drive away because I can't go in. And that was happening before I started dressing differently. It's getting better. Getting stronger. But that also happens when you find out there's people around you that love you too. You can get stronger too in that way. A lot faster than you would if you were on your own. So you just gotta find people that love you. But also, if you can't find anybody immediately, you just gotta fucking figure out how to love yourself. It's hard. But once you start doing your own hair and makeup and stuff, it gets easier to do. I promise. Life is but a dream, but it is quite a dream. Quite a dream. And right now, I'm making some of the best memories I've ever had in my life. And I'm focusing on them, and I'm like trying to focus on the moments rather than always looking towards or in the future for something that never comes. I want to live in the moment, the be here and now kind of stuff. I think that's the most important thing you can do is just be here now in the moment for yourself, you know. Happy you, happy us. Life is about living. And for me, it's about drawing as well. I think this is finally looking like it's pretty much done. Almost, maybe a little thing. So what's going on with the UFOs? Anybody know anything about that? Wish I knew more. I used to pay attention to all sorts of stuff like that, but then a few years ago, when those dudes went in front of Congress or whatever it was, and I was really into all of that stuff and so excited that things were gonna finally change, and then nothing ever happened, and I just lost touch with everything. I just dropped out. And I think that was actually like right after that was when I started getting really depressed. I was just like, "There's no point in anything. Nothing." I got in a dark state of mind for a minute about a year ago to the month. But now I get to see my mom all the time. Get to hang with my aunt. Her and I have a really cool relationship. I take care of her. Take care of me. I love her dog. She loves my cat. My cat and her it's like a Disney cartoon watching those two. Anyways. How was the mural? I'm gonna go and work on it. I have the next 3 days off. So I think I'm gonna go work on that fucker as much as I possibly can. But is it's hard because it's like at the mid level where I have to bend over in a weird way or sit and do it. And I'm trying to get the bottom of it fit, um at the very bottom of it, ground level, at about this far away from the ground, or so like a brick away from the ground basically. I I'm starting like foliage like growing up into it. So I have like that going, and I just need to connect the middle down to the bottom now, and I'm gonna try to finish it in the next few days. They threw out some more ideas for me, and so now I got to work those ideas into it, and that's been kind of like the hard part, but the fun part too, I guess. But it's just been a challenge for me because it's a very physically demanding thing, and it's like really starting to hurt my body when I'm over there. I can't be there for very long because it hurts my bod. Sorry, I just felt like destroying something beautiful. That's all. Right. Okay, what are we working on now? What is this? What has he got going on there? I was trying to draw a rooster. What? Terry, what is this nonsense? This right here. I was gonna draw a rooster there. I told you that. Well, somebody drew a penis or something. I don't even know what that is. Son of a bitch, Terry. Oh, I'm not mad at you. It's not your fault. It's that bloody Storie Grubb. Right? I'm gonna make him bloody. Pay for this, that is. You're not supposed to say that kind of stuff on YouTube. They'll cut the cord. Cut you off at your feet. Leave you in the street. Gotta earn your keep. Gotta be handy with steel. You know what I mean? Gotta earn your keep. Regulators, man up. Mount up. Oh shit. Okay, everybody. You ever watch Young Guns? I knew that shit way before that it came out with Warren G. When it was in that, it was just when it was in that, we had the single. I had that the cassette tape, the B side, or the single. But on the other side, it was like a different Warren G song or something. But my brother and I used to listen to that a lot when I was a freshman in high school. But we had been watching Young Guns for years and stuff. So when that song came out, and there was that part where regulators mount up. It was a cold night, or whatever you said. I can't. Mr. Warren G. God, I'll be copywritten if I even like say anything. I said anything. But yeah. I think we're gonna get glad and chill. I hope everybody has a good night. Y'all take care of yourselves. And try to spread some joy. If you can. If you can. I know it's hard. But try to make it look easy. And just like much, just hold the door open for somebody. You know? Just and kick them in the ass as they walk by or something like that. You know, it's just something cool. Just to show them that you love them. You throw them down the hallway or something, like, you know, stairs. Throw them up the stairs if you can, if you're strong enough. Just throw them up the stairs. That would be helpful. You know, just kick back and relax. You know, do whatever you want to do. Yeah, but don't do that. Don't kick anybody or anything like that. That was for me to say. So, anywho, love you. Secret handshake. All right, everybody. Yeah. Oh. Thanks, Luna. You take care of yourself. Oh man, you have cake over there on Moonbase 13? She's lucky. She's got cake on Moonbase 13. We hear about Moonbase 14, we don't. Okay. This is the only thing that's left of my cousin Richie. Mooncakes. Mooncakes for my moon face. What is it? Like moon pie? Good. Whatever the hell it is. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate the company. I love y'all. And be kind to people. Heck, why not? Just be kind. Later, Luna.